From a snowy Sunday morning in Dix Hills, New York, welcome to the NACIA Finals. I'm Jared Winnick. With me today is Ryan Russo. It is the #1 seeded Bloomfield Bears looking to fend off the #3 seeded Bryant Stratton Syracuse Bobcats. One squad is riding a 14-game win streak, one is an offensive juggernaut, and one is the hottest team in the conference.
Yes, sir. This is going to be a hell of a game, Jared. It's kind of the opposite of what we saw yesterday with the women's championship, right? David versus Goliath almost for the women's. This is two evenly matched teams, both 13-3 in the conference. Bloomfield Bears enter this game 19-6 on the season. Bryant Stratton Syracuse 20-7. So this is going to be a battle.
It's going to be a great game. I'm so excited. Let's take a look at the match history between these two teams. Very close battles both times they've played.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they split the season series 1-1. As you saw, the earlier matchup was in favor of the Bloomfield Bears, winning by 7, and then Bryant Stratton Syracuse got the best of them, won by 14 in the most recent matchup.
All right, we're going to send this back to the court for Adrian Cardelozzi with an interview courtside.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, you know. Can't be better. Trying to compete for this championship.
Now tell me, how does it feel to be the top scorer of the NACIA conference tournament?
You know, I only go as far as my team take me, you know.
Now tell me, what is your team's mindset going into the championship game?
You know, play defense as good as we can and, you know, rebound. Hopefully we can come out with the dub. You know, the offense is going to be there, but our defense is what makes us win these games.
Jordan, thank you so much tonight. Appreciate it. Good luck. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Adrian. Jordan Drain has been phenomenal in this postseason push. But let's take a look at these season stats between the two teams.
Yeah, like I said, dead even with most things. Both teams averaging nearly 100 points per game. Also, holding their opponents to under 87 points per game. It's dead even, like I just said. Look at the rebounds, look at the assists. But Bryant Stratton averages much less turnovers than Bloomfield. That's going to be the key to the game for the Bobcats, is forcing these turnovers, getting out and running. As you see here, Bryant Stratton is a little bit more efficient from the field, but Bloomfield is more efficient from beyond the arc and from the free throw line. So we're in for a good one, folks.
And if you watched the most recent game with the Bloomfield Bears, the keys to the offense were in Cameron McRae's hands. They were in Zamorian Singleton's hands. The Bears have so many playmakers, so many scorers. They were phenomenal on defense. And their head coach was animated even up 20 late in the second half. So this is a team that's hungry for a championship, and they want it bad.
It's the championship, man. Everything goes out the window. All things happen in these next 40 minutes, and you're not going to want to miss out.
My marquee matchup that I'm looking at tonight is Marcus Bucknall of the Bloomfield Bears. Number 23 was a force to be reckoned with in the paint yesterday. A big frame, 6'6", 240. This is his senior season, looking to solidify it with a championship.
Yes,
and
averaging 15 points, nearly a double-double too. Very efficient from the field, shooting 53%. He can also knock it down from deep, shooting 35% on the year. Like you mentioned, Zamorian Singleton, team's leading scorer, averaging nearly 20. Bloomfield's going to need him to be big in this championship.
Yeah, and then you go to the other side and you look at Jordan Drain and what he's been able to do, his ability to stretch the floor, play in the post. He's active on the glass, and it's going to be a good one. So you do not want to go anywhere. We'll be right back with player introductions and the national anthem.
Check. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Five Towns College here in Dix Hills, New York. Today, the NACIA Men's Basketball Championship features #1 Bloomfield College Bears and the #2 Bryant Stratton Syracuse Bobcats. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise if you are able and remove your caps as we honor our America with the playing of our national anthem. It's now time for the starting lineups. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, your Bobcats. At guard, 0, T.J. Oliver. At guard number 3, Day Corley. At guard number 12, Kai Pugh. At forward number 13, David Honor. And at center, number 24, Jordan Drain. The head coach for the Bobcats is Clay Gajan Sherman. He is assisted by Nolan Cass and Xavier Norgby. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Bloomfield Bears. At guard, number 1, Devin Artis. At guard number 2, Cameron McCray. At guard number 10, Zamarian Singleton. At guard number 12, Ja Whitney. And at forward, number 23, Marcus Bucknell. The head coach for the Bears is Gerald Holmes. He's assisted by Gage Day, Joe Niels, and Jason Holmes.
Here we go, the men's conference championship. Jordan Drain and Marcus Bucknell up for the tip, won by the Bobcats, and we're underway. Cameron McRae on the defense. Tough bucket, number 3, DeCourcy Corley.
What a shot with the left.
McRae working his way inside, back to the top of the key. That's Bucknell. Fires a 3, little short.
Offense is going to be at a premium today. These two teams score a lot of points.
Tipped all around. The Bears come away with it. Here comes Singleton. Singleton down the lane, bounce pass to Bucknell. Big frame, no good. Rebounded by David Honor. Now Jordan Drain, the offensive juggernaut for the Bobcats, off the glass and in.
Strong take, just went right up over the defense for Drain.
Jordan Drain has been great all season long, but so is Zamorian Singleton. Here he is, working on the left side. Devin Artis.
And something we haven't seen much in the games that we've called, Jared.
Artis, Picasso, 3-ball.
Brian Stratton coming out in a man-to-man defense. Not much press here to start the game either for either team.
Corley to Drain, top of the key, guarded by Bucknell. Over to Oliver. Rises at the free throw line and connects.
What a shot there from Oliver.
Money.
Mid-range pull-up. Didn't matter who was guarding him.
Artis, Whitney, McRae. Ball movement is beautiful. Artis driving inside, contact, back to the top of the key. Whitney, he's a sniper. Back iron.
Good pass
Singleton
there.
got a hand on it. And an offensive rebound for the Bears. Singleton rises around the rim and finishes with the left.
The leading scorer for the Bears. We're gonna be saying his name a lot today.
Yes, we are. He was phenomenal in their last game. Now here's Drain inside, hop step from Corley, up, no good. Singleton, another rebound, and the Bears are pushing the pace. They're playing fast.
A little bit of a rush shot there from Corley. Want to see him get a better look.
Singleton, jab step. The corner, Bucknell. Takes a screen. Big body in the paint, contact, no good, but Whitney, rebound over 3 Bobcats defenders, and he's headed to the stripe.
And right away, you know, not the fastest pace, but teams are scoring at will. They're getting what they want in the paint. in the mid-range. We're going to start seeing some outside shooting here real soon, I have a feeling.
And you can't put into words enough how good Jordan Drain has been for this team. The 6'7", 230-pound center. They're going to have to look his way a lot if they want to compete with this #1 seeded Bears team down the stretch.
I'm looking at Drain right now. He looks even bigger than 230.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Unit.
Whitney, second free throw is good. He was prolific from three-point land in yesterday's matchup.
Great free throw shooter, too. Actually, very surprising he missed the first. Knocking down over 80% from the stripe.
Oliver, spin move. McRae bit on the pump fake.
In and out.
Singleton, fast pace inside, tough finish with the left.
Singleton is so comfortable with that left hand.
Here comes Pugh. Pugh, a lot of contact from Whitney. Almost saved it out of bounds, stay in this direction.
I like the defensive energy from both teams right now, kind of feeling each other out in the early going.
Yeah. Bloomfield is a team that's very comfortable in their identity, and the defensive identity is definitely their strong suit. They stay home, they communicate well.
Bloomfield in a 3-2 zone.
Corner three from Drain, in and out. Tipped around, McRae corrals it in.
Neither team's pushing the pace too hard yet.
Artis' first step is so quick, gets to the hoop, and he's talking to his defender.
Got right by him, right in his defender's face after the bucket.
Oliver across the midline. To Corley. To Pugh. Mid-range pull-up. Too strong. McRae pushing the pace, outlet to Whitney. Singleton, so good around the rim, can't finish it.
And that was with the right, but he looks comfortable with both hands.
Nice in and out move from Drain off the glass, working on Bucknall.
That's going to be a battle. Drain and Bucknall are going to go at it today, folks.
McRae takes a screen, almost a 4-point play, but he's headed to the line for 3.
Just great basketball, what we're seeing so far. Not many turnovers. Both teams playing composed, trying to win this championship.
One thing that we have both had the opportunity to do, we both had the opportunity to speak with Coach Clay Sherman, the head coach of this Bobcats team, and his message, very good guy. His message to the team has been, focus on defense, but lean into your scores on offense and stay composed and stick with what you've been doing all season long. He's a very vocal leader, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this Bobcats team.
And he has just a very relaxed demeanor. His team follows suit after him because, if the coach is too fired up or he's too vocal, he's too demonstrative, the team might get nervous. They might feel a little bit of a nervous energy. Coach Clay keeps them grounded.
That he does.
So we take a look at both huddles here, going over some strategy, hyping each other up. Some of the assistant coaches talking to Bucknall right now. And these guys are not even out of breath in the slightest. They are in phenomenal shape, just pure athletes we're watching today.
No, for sure. And as you said, as we just said, Cameron McRae headed to the stripe right now for 3 shots. He was fouled on the 3-point attempt. He is the second leading scorer on this Bears team, rather, my apologies. 17.7 points per game. Shooting 81% from the free throw line as he buries the first.
And it is a 10-8, 11-8 now game right now, as you can't see the score just yet, but we'll keep you filled in.
Some fresh faces for the Bobcats. Second one rattles in.
12-8 now in favor of the Bloomfield Bears.
Three free points for the Bears. Now here comes TJ Oliver.
That's going to be huge, knocking down these from the stripe. The Bears are shooting at a better clip from the stripe than the Bobcats on the season.
Corley thought about a 3, Drain bobbled the ball out of bounds.
Just an unforced error right there. You don't want to see that.
Yeah, play composed. Devin Artis,
Take
the
a look at
leading
Jordan
playmaker.
Drain on the camera.
Such a smart basketball player, and he could really stretch the floor as a big man for this team. Wing three, no good. Offensive rebound, McRae. Back to Artis, floater, short.
And both these teams are just getting great looks right now. As we see a jump ball, that's going to stay the Bobcats' direction. Or the Bears, excuse me.
Cameron Artis getting in there, forcing the jump ball. Whitney, McRae, mid-range, money.
Great looking shot there.
TJ Oliver picked up by McRae in the full court. Kai Pugh to Drain. Drain hits the smaller defender on him. A little bit of a mismatch. Says clear out. He's working his way inside, backing down with the shoulder. Couldn't get it to go, out of bounds.
He's looking like a bulldozer down there, though, Drain.
He is, but triple teamed.
Yeah, you want to get it to one of your shooters.
You have to share the wealth.
The Bobcats are knocking down threes at a 30% rate. Bloomfield, 36 in that regard.
Again, Coach Gerald Holmes of the Bloomfield Bears, so animated their entirety of their semifinal matchup, even though they were up 20 for a good chunk of the game.
You see the night and day difference. I mean, both coaching attempts work. Coach Clay more relaxed.
Singleton keeps the pivot, finds McRae. Singleton, three ball, right wing, strong. Rebounded by Nashawn Jones, and the putback is good.
Good Nashawn Jones there, showing the strength.
Corley, cross-court pass. It's Pugh now. Out of bounds, another unforced turnover.
And what we were expecting, Bloomfield actually averages more turnovers on the season than the Bobcats. So, in the early going here, kind of a flip script.
Going for size here now. Matthew Cleveland checks in the game. 6'8" for him, 6'7" for Drain. Good shot contest. Via over the back foul on Marcus Bucknall.
Definitely a good call. A little bit too overzealous there from Bucknall. Don't want to get another early foul.
Maybe with this new set the Bobcats are running, they let Drain sit on the perimeter a little bit and let Matthew Cleveland man down the paint. Both massive, just massive humans.
Yeah, the Bobcats' size right now is insane.
Three ball, Pugh is pure.
That's a good looking stroke there from Pugh. Good look too.
You gotta pull the trigger on those open looks. You can't hesitate. You see a lot of off the ball movement from this Bears team right now. McRae feeds it inside, nice pass to Hendricks. Hendricks to the corner. Jones drives in. Pugh, active hands, bodies hit the floor.
Look at these guys diving on the floor. They know what's on the line today.
Jump ball coming back this way. It's Bobcats basketball.
And Coach Clay loves it. Take a look at this right here. Good hands, diving on the floor. Give me that ball. Give me that championship, they're saying.
How much this means to the players to be able to bring an NACIA conference championship back home to their respective schools. They're both playing with immense intensity, and one from TJ Oliver.
The strong finish on two Bears. He said he did not care. You just love to see the point guard going up with a strong take like that, Jared.
One of the smallest players on the court, standing at 5'10".
If 5'10" small, oh.
In context, right? You know?
I know.
Three-point play is converted.
And we told you scoring's going to be at a premium today. What a great start to this championship game.
Artis to the wing.
Bloomfield already deep into their bench.
Burke now in the game for the Bears. Singleton. Tween lost the handle. Trapped in the corner, out of bounds. Bobcats bench is loving it.
They're fired up.
Clapping in the face of Devin Artis. There's going to be a technical against Kai Pugh.
Oh, we got a but we're going to take a look at this. Forces the turnover. A little too energetic after the play. As we get a technical foul call, I think that's the first of the tournament.
Yeah, no, Kai Pugh, a little too animated, started clapping and gave a little shoulder bump to number 1, Devin Artis over here near us.
Yeah, can't do that. Obviously, tensions are high, emotions are flaring, but you got to stay composed. You got to play for your team, not yourself today.
And something about a scrappy game in the championship just brings that much more excitement to it.
For sure. And not a packed crowd. Both these teams traveling from a pretty far distance. Bryan Stratton, Syracuse, obviously 5 hours away, if not more, with these bad conditions, you know, so.
Yeah, it's flurrying outside. We're expecting some heavy snow in the coming hours.
Bloomfield with the lead and less efficient from the field, but they've gotten up 4 more shots so far because they have 4 offensive rebounds to Bryan Stratton's 0.
Both teams struggling from three-point land so far.
Which is something that we're not used to.
No, both of these teams usually are high clip shooters from three-point land.
Knockdown, and we've seen it as we get the technical free throw here.
So it's 1 shot, and then it'll be Bobcats basketball. Or 2 shots, rather, my apologies.
Yes, we're used to the NBA. We watch a lot of hoops.
Yeah, just a little bit. The second is converted, so both technical free throws good for Zamorian Singleton, the leading scorer for this Bloomfield team.
Gotta watch yourself, right? He just knocked down 2 free throws.
Oh, it's a turnover.
3 points.
So it was a turnover by Singleton in the corner, a technical foul, 2 shots, and now back to Bloomfield basketball, even though it was Bryan Stratton, Syracuse's possession. Hendricks straightaway 3. Sat on the rim, but no good, and Artis forces a jump ball.
Great shooter's touch, just didn't get it to fall. And then the extra hands there from the Bears. We'll take a look at that now. Just almost fell. Bears come in, jump ball.
What have we seen, 3 jump balls so far?
Staying with the Bears. I know, we see it every game.
McRae tying his shoes, waiting for action. So Zamorian Singleton checks out.
Good
Whitney
minutes.
comes into the game.
Good minutes from your leading scorer.
Kai Pugh gets his get back. Cleveland in transition. Drain, right hand off the glass.
The bigs passing it to each other.
Smart pass there. Jordan Drain is animated as he gets back on defense.
And so is Coach Clay in the Bobcats bench.
Jones, Hendricks, Artis, guarded by Pugh. Step back 3. Whistles.
Hendricks is a big dude in the paint. Skying up over everybody for that board, giving his team an extra possession.
Jones inbounds to Artis. Guarded by Pugh, gets it to Hendricks. Cleveland, great defense. Back out to Artis. Another 3-ball short.
That's a great kick out from Hendricks. Saw the double coming, get it to an open shooter.
Kai Pugh comes away with it. Back out to Drain, thought about a 3. Nice little crossover. Picks up his dribble, feeds inside to Cleveland.
Bag work from Drain, dishing it back to Cleveland.
We told you Jordan Drain can do everything and more.
Cleveland found him on the previous one. He said, oh.
Nice backdoor cut, but rejected by Corley. Cleveland inside, hop step, lost the handle. Whitney comes away with it.
Great defense from the Bears, getting back in transition.
They're gonna slow it down. They didn't have numbers. Whitney is a phenomenal shooter. Now Burke, shot no good. Cleveland, tough rebound. Oliver calling for a screen. Head fake, shot. In and out, Hendricks.
Oliver's got great form on that mid-range jump shot.
McRae shooting a lot more than we saw yesterday. Hendricks 3-ball. Short. Kai Pugh, they have numbers. It's him in Cleveland. Takes the contact, no whistle, and Hendricks grabs the rebound.
2-on-1 fast break. I would have liked to see Pugh get it to Cleveland right there.
Jones 3-ball is money. Hits a Selly and another technical foul. Hit the Jalen Brunson 3 over the mouth in the face of the Bobcats bench.
I don't think that deserves a technical. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a championship game. If you can't celebrate on the floor, I don't know when you can do it. Let them show a little bit of emotion,
And Coach
a
Gerald,
little bit of flavor.
Gerald Holmes letting him hear it on the bench.
Oh, I bet. Listen, I get the physicality aspect. You can't push somebody. You can't get in their face, but a celebration, come on.
Gerald Holmes in his 24th season of coaching, so he has seen essentially everything there is to see.
And we can take that as these refs are ready, right? We don't want to see any extracurricular stuff in this game. They want to keep this game clean, no fights, nothing else.
And you could hear how loud Gerald Holmes is over there in that team huddle.
Yeah, we have headsets on, and I could hear him clear as day.
Yeah. As opposed to the Brian Stratton bench, which is very calm and composed, a 4-point ball game in favor of the Bears.
And we're taking a look at the Bears bench right now. If we take a look at Brian Stratton Syracuse's bench, I think they have 20 guys on their active roster. Look how many chairs are over there.
Yeah.
There's so many dudes.
One thing that we have seen today from the Bears that we didn't necessarily see the semifinal game is that in the semifinal game, the Bears had 6 different players in double-digit scoring. So they essentially kept the same, I think it was a 7-man rotation in the game. Now we're digging more into the bench. We did not see Reagan Burke at all last game.
Very balanced attack from both teams. The Bobcats have 5 players that average double-digit points on the season to the Bears 4.
Love to see.
And the 5th one for the Bears is averaging 9.9. So
yeah,
you could call that double digits.
Essentially. So 2 technical free throws coming here for Kai Pugh, the 6'3" guard. First is good. You see, during these free throws, Cameron McRae giving Hendricks a little bit of pointers. Take that jab step, then shoot, you know? Create the separation.
And you love to see that, teammates talking through it.
So 1 of 2 at the stripe on the technical trip. A 3-point ball game, approaching the halfway point of this first half. It'll be DeCourcy Corley inbounding to TJ Oliver.
I'm interested to see at any point in this game, will either team decide to full court press, 3/4 court press? Right now, just sitting back in the half-court defense.
Oliver, the step through, short, kept in bounds by the Bobcats. And the second chance from Wayne Longmore is good.
Wayne Longmore checking into the game, making his presence felt right away.
Immediately. Now McRae, Whitney, Singleton, all alone, corner 3. Shouldn't have taken that dribble, but Hendricks, right hand with the contact, finishes.
I love what I'm seeing from Hendricks so far. The backup big man coming in, giving good minutes behind Bucknall.
Longmore coming in and making his presence known immediately.
Longmore wants a ring.
4 points in 2 possessions for Wayne Longmore.
What a game so far.
McRae, in and out dribble. Whitney, top of the key, thought about a 3. Singleton gonna fire. Too strong, and who else on the rebound other than Wayne Longmore? TJ Oliver to Kai Pugh. Kai Pugh's been great all season, getting to the cup, takes the contact, but no whistles.
Splits 2 defenders with the move, just couldn't finish at the rim. Great defense.
McRae, corner 3 is pure.
McRae, wide open shot, knocks it down.
Corley almost lost his footing, maintains composure, working on Whitney. Driving left. Back to the top of the key, that's Longmore. Longmore gonna fire 3 off left.
Longmore feeling it.
You can see how vocal both teams have been so far in this first 11 minutes of the game.
Longmore, the senior, coming in to the game, leading the Bobcats right now.
McRae Whitney, 3-ball, fires, connects.
That's what we expect from Whitney. What a shot from downtown.
7-point lead for the Bears now. Oliver needs to retaliate. Inside to Cleveland, whistles. Gonna call it on Hendricks down low. They're gonna say he pushed. And into the game comes Keyshawn Crosby.
I don't know if I agree with that last call. It just looked like two bigs battling for position down low.
Tough call. It could have gone either way. No call. Defensive. Anything. Now here's Cleveland working inside. Whistle for a travel.
Definitely a good call there. A little bit of happy feet from Cleveland, but he's been awesome so far.
McRae into the half court. Crafty dribbles, steps back. Whitney inside to Hendricks. Hendricks, tough lay.
Hendricks has been amazing so far, controlling the paint.
Jump ball, no, they whistle it a foul against Bloomfield.
He said with the shot too.
That'll be Keyshawn Crosby headed to the stripe.
We're seeing great basketball played so far by both teams, but the Bobcats need to quiet this little run that the Bears are on. Bears are on an 8-0 run right now.
First free throw is short and right for Crosby.
I almost wish these two schools were closer to Dix Hills, Five Towns College, so we could see more of a crowd here today.
No, that would be electric. How great the stands were yesterday for the women's championship. The underdog story, the Five Towns now defeated the in-conference undefeated Bloomfield Bears women's team.
Awesome.
Whitney hit his last three, fires again. Wayne Longmore rebound.
Longmore does it all.
Longmore finds Cleveland a little too strong. Second chance and one.
And that's such an answer to that 8-0 Bears run.
Matthew Cleveland, the 6'8" center from Astoria, New York. Wow, has he been prolific.
Getting it done early on.
Such a presence down low.
We see both teams head over towards the bench. We got a stoppage right here. This has been exciting.
For lack of a better term, exciting is the best term you could use.
You don't like my words?
I like your words sometimes, you know. You get crafty. You use big words.
I'm trying to find them today, but brain's not working too well.
Yeah, I was studying the dictionary last night, trying to pick up some new ones.
Yeah. I just listened to Walt Clyde Frazier. I think he's taught me half of the English dictionary.
Yeah, he gets a little creative with it, right?
Persistence personified. Taking a look at both teams' huddles again. Communication is such a key part of winning basketball. Gonna need to be talking on defense, telling each other what we're doing, going over the game plan constantly.
So you have Frazier. Do you know who my guy is that I get a lot of the terms from?
No, enlighten me.
Mark Jones, the Sacramento Kings play-by-play announcer, also does college football and NBA on ABC and ESPN.
Wait, folks, if you are watching from home, Jared Winnick, we are both from Long Island, New York. This guy is a Sacramento Kings fan. Does that make sense?
Hey, they were a fun team for a little bit there.
For a little bit. Light the beam.
The beam is open to work at the moment. 16-game losing streak, but we're back here in the Sound Arena.
The beam is definitely not lit right now.
McRae going left. Whitney, pump fake. Inside, Hendricks lost the handle.
Interesting to see Whitney pass up on the open three.
Crosby in and out dribble, getting to the cup.
Right down the lane, he said, you can't guard this.
Finger roll finish from Keyshawn Crosby. Now McRae, Whitney, driving inside, high pickup. And Drain there to corral the rebound. Nice pass to Cleveland. The bigs running the floor.
Once again, we see Drains at Cleveland. Cleveland to Drain.
Whitney picks up his dribble to McRae. Hendricks sets a screen. Corner three, oh, Whitney pump fake, Singleton, mid-range pull-up.
That's a great look.
A lot of contact, 2 hands on the ball. That was Hendricks and Drain.
Bodies flying everywhere, and you love to see teammates pick each other up. In basketball, you almost stay down, right? You want your teammates to help you back up.
Especially in a game with this high stakes.
Taking a look at the shot there from Singleton, just a little bit off the mark. Flying in for the rebound. Cleveland just gets a little too overzealous. That's another one that Clyde taught me, overzealous.
I got a couple I'll pull out at some point. McRae working on Longmore, inside, Longmore hits the deck, spins it off the glass and in. And one opportunity for Cameron McRae as Wayne Longmore is still down.
He was holding the side of his leg there for a little bit.
I think he's okay, he just needs a second to get up.
We're gonna take a look at that finish. Oh, hard screen there. Maybe a dead leg.
Dead leg or a little hip check.
But an and one opportunity for the Bears. What a tough finish.
Cameron McRae is so crafty with the way he can get to the rim, but also incorporate his teammates, kick it out to the open man, and there's so many shooters on this roster. Marcus Bucknall could shoot. Jahai Whitney was 50% from three-point land in their semifinal matchup.
And that's what you see today from everybody. Smallest level to the biggest level. Everybody wants to learn how to shoot. We got Wembanyama in the NBA, 7'6", knocking down threes, handling the ball, bringing the ball up the court, right? You don't want to be one-dimensional today. So we're going to take a look at the field goal percentage from both teams. We talked about how both teams are very efficient, the Bears being a bit more efficient from the three-point. But today, Brian Stratton shooting over 50% from the field to the Bears 39, but the Bears still in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, it's the three-pointers, right? 4 for the Bears, 1 for the Bobcats. Bobcats have lived around the paint, especially with Jordan Drain and Matthew Cleveland. Tough take, contact, and Crosby goes back to the stripe, was 1 of 2 on his last trip.
And the refs are calling it a little bit tighter as we see here.
Bears foul on Mayshawn Jones. That's his second. 7.
Biggest difference to me that stood out so far is the offensive rebounding battle. Bloomfield Bears 7, Brian Stratton Syracuse 2. And Brian Stratton, they run out big lineups, so it's pretty surprising.
Oh, it definitely is, and now we see, you know, again, anytime Jordan Drain and Matthew Cleveland are on the floor together, it's going to be tough for Bloomfield to do anything in the paint. Offensive rebound off the miss. Matthew Cleveland, the second chance effort.
Right on
a small
cue.
flex.
Right on cue with the offensive rebound.
Now McRae. A little bit of a mismatch. Matthew Cleveland on him. Swings to the corner. Singleton. McRae, straightaway 3. Little short. Hendricks, offensive board and whistles.
A lot of contact there, and Hendricks has been a force down low.
We can't talk about it enough. That dynamic duo in the paint of Cleveland and Drain has propelled this Bobcats team to where they are right now. A 13 game win streak to close out the regular season and the semifinal win yesterday. That's 14 games in a row they've won.
Yes. Bucknall, Marcus Bucknall on the bench right now with those 2 fouls, and Hendricks has picked it up in the absence of one of the Bears' best players. Bucknall averaging nearly a double-double on the season, almost 15 points, almost 10 rebounds.
Hendricks' first free throw is no good.
Both teams getting deep into their bench as we see here so far. Both teams have played 8 players in the first half.
Hendricks, second free throw, good.
And this is back and forth action.
Now TJ Oliver. Back to Crosby. Oliver, head fake. Cross-court pass, drain, corner three. Short, Whitney there to grab the board.
Little short, love that cross-court pass to beat the zone defense.
Bounce pass directly to the Bobcats. Jordan Drain pushing the pace.
Awkward finish, but he still gets it done.
Artis, bounce pass inside. Longmore. Crosby whistles.
A lot of contact we're seeing down low, folks. These boys want this ring. They need the hardware.
I can't hear.
We're gonna take a look at that last play here. Transition, lot of contact going up for that too at the line.
Crosby at the stripe. He's been there a lot tonight. Today, rather. It's the morning, Ryan.
Crosby looking for this second as we get a good shot on Crosby. Kind of looks like a Mon jumper, Jared.
McRae into the half court.
McRae patrolling the defense, feeling out the defenders.
It's getting loud in here. Singleton gave it away. Oliver inside to Cleveland, takes the contact, flexes on the defender.
And the Bears have a 4-point lead, their largest of the game.
Whistles a reach.
And I think this is true for every team, but it looks like the Bryant Stratton Syracuse Bobcats thrive off energy, momentum, vibes. They like to get out and running, as we've seen it. And we've seen both these teams get deep into their bench. As you can see here, bench points for the Bobcats, 16, Bears 10. Pretty even, but the Bobcats with a slight edge getting deeper into their bench. 3/4 of the way through the first half. And we have a 2-point game.
Now Longmore. Back to Crosby, to Oliver. Inside to Longmore, a lot of contact, no whistles. Whitney comes away with it.
What a block from Burke.
Look at Jordan Drain getting in the passing lanes, using that frame, finishing.
Jordan Drain making his presence felt, ladies and gentlemen.
Oliver on Whitney, picks up his dribble, spins, drops it to Singleton, to Burke. Singleton, guarded by Cleveland. Hendricks in the corner, bench is getting loud. Singleton rises, contact, and one.
Oh my goodness, looking like Kobe Bryant. And that's what we expected from Singleton. Maybe that'll get him going. 20 points per game as we take a look at that last shot here. Rising up over 2 defenders and 1.
Hitting a little flex in front of the Bobcats bench as well.
That's gonna get him going.
And at every point of this game, you see at least 2 people from the Bloomfield Bears communicating. Right now in the backcourt, Whitney and McRae going over strategy. It was Hendricks and Burke at the line going over strategy. That composure, working together as a team, is going to do wonders for them.
For sure.
Shot was blocked by Burke.
Turnover for the Bobcats.
Burke, and one. His first points of the game is an opportunity for 3.
And he's given great minutes so far. Now he's on the stat sheet, but he's been doing everything defensively, moving his feet, staying in front of the offensive player, and now we see him get on the board. Bears retake the lead here. Chance for a 3-point play.
A 1-point lead now for the Bears. We've been back and forth the entire first half.
Bobcats talking over what they're going to do for these next 4 minutes. Crucial time to end the half.
The Bears lean into your identity, like I said, go with your stars, but then we see it from Reagan Burke, the senior guard. Didn't play much in the semifinal, coming up big here down the stretch of this first half. Headed to the stripe for a 3-point opportunity.
And I just want to take a moment to recognize how awesome this NACIA tournament here in the Sound Arena has been. These last 3 days have been electric. Shout out to everybody that's made this happen. Our crew, our professors, Bridget Boyle, Holly
James
Hare,
Suckle.
James Suckle, our director, everybody working cameras, doing everything in the control room.
Everything that you guys have seen so far, the graphics, the statistics that pop up on the screen, those are all courtesy of James Suckle. He's had sleepless nights, staying up till 2 a.m. working on those. We are incredibly lucky that he's a part of this broadcast, and how huge he's been in the looks and the score bug and everything. He's put so much time and effort in. We can't thank him enough.
Wow, Jared, what a message. And just incredible basketball and amazing production this weekend.
Crosby to Oliver. Bounce pass to the corner. That's Pugh. Oliver, top of the key, straight away. Missed it left, but Pugh there for the board, out of bounds.
And Cleveland on the bench right now getting his rest because he played a lot of minutes in this first half. He's a very impactful player.
McRae fires a 3, flat shot, no good. Oliver there for the board. Now Drain in transition.
Drain is so commanding out there.
Straightaway 3 is short. Offensive rebound, Oliver, left wing 3, money. Nothing but nylon.
What a shot from Oliver, just pure green. As the Bobcats retake the lead.
McRae, step back, defender hits the deck. Front iron, Pugh,
was that an
full
ankle
court
breaker?
pass to Drain. I think he pushed off a little bit.
A little bit, but he didn't hit the shot, so it won't matter anyway.
And look at Keyshawn Crosby.
He's been impactful today, too.
6'1", getting in the paint over the 6'7" Brandon Hendricks. Misses the first shot, grabs his miss, and fouled on the putback opportunity.
Keyshawn Crosby going to the line for his 7th and 8th free throws of the game. That's NBA whistle.
Yeah, I mean, he's driving, he's creating those opportunities for himself. So that's really just going to be a huge part, you know.
He wears the same number as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Are we in the presence of SGA, reigning MVP?
Might just be.
Very balanced scoring here from both teams. Bobcats have 2 in double digits. Oliver follows that up with 8. Crosby with 7. 5 of 8 from the stripe, like we just mentioned for Crosby.
McRae going right. Tough finish over the taller Jordan Drain.
Like you just said, Jared, over big Jordan Drain.
Crosby facilitating from the top of the key.
Active hands.
Sloppy pass from Kai Pugh. The Bears come away with it. McRae. Tight handles.
McRae's been awesome so far. Tough take there from Burke.
Tried to back his way down to no avail. Here come the Bobcats. Oliver, top of the key, swings it to Pugh. Pugh, 3-ball. Long. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Drain. Pump fake. Corner. Oliver. 3-ball. Short.
And great ball movement from the Bobcats. Just didn't get that one to fall, but what a good look.
McRae has the ball on a string right now. Whitney, right wing, 3-ball. Drains it.
That's a knockdown shooter.
And the Bears take the lead again. Oliver, vocal from the top of the key. Over to Crosby.
Now we see the Bears fired up on the bench.
Drains it from the left corner. Hits the
Answers.
celebration.
Does the Brunson. I love to see it from Jordan Drain.
He knows it. McRae trying to retaliate. Drain grabs the board. Under a minute remaining in this first half. Drain playing with speed. Whistles.
And we're all knotted up at 49 points.
You could not ask for a better first half. Honestly, for both teams. There are some things to clean up. The turnovers for the Bobcats. But wow, this is back and forth.
Yes, definitely. I think both teams going to halftime pretty proud of their first half performances. But these last 45 seconds, we know they matter so much.
You know, the biggest part of basketball, as Jordan Drain hits the first free throw, is the adjustments, right? How are both teams going to go in and adjust, and does that affect what you've been doing in the first half? They've both been successful, but they both want to limit the offensive opportunities for the other team. The free throw trips that the Bobcats have taken, they definitely lead in that category.
And it's pretty remarkable to see the Bears, the Bloomfield Bears, have rested Marcus Bucknall for the remaining 10 minutes of this half, saving him for the second half.
McRae, Whitney, Hendricks, backing his way inside.
Great defense.
Tipped out of bounds.
From
Going
Corley.
Bobcats' way.
Corley goes straight up and blocks the bigger Hendricks. Size is not everything, folks.
Timeout taken by...
And I love that. Coach Clay recognizes how important this last possession is. Bloomfield Bears have a 2-point lead right now, but every point counts in a championship battle between these two juggernauts.
This first half has been so entertaining, back and forth, a 49-51 game with 27 seconds left on the clock.
We're in for a good finish. And basketball is a game of runs, but today we've just seen mostly back and forth action.
It has been. And
lots of lead changes, ties.
Bloomfield came out hot. They had, I believe it was a 6-point lead. And the Bobcats are just refusing to go away.
Yeah, it's been remarkable effort for both sides. As we just saw Marcus Bucknall over there on the bench with the towel over his head. He's going to have a big impact in the second half. I could already feel it.
Go with what you know. Now Oliver. Drain at the top of the key. Back to Drain. Oliver. Drain. Tough mid-range.
Oh my.
Finds the bottom of the basket.
How did he get that one to go? Where was the angle?
Tough shot. 4-point lead.
And that's why I love that timeout for the Bobcats. Get a good look. Even though it wasn't a great look, a player of Jordan Drain's caliber can knock that down.
What a take. Pump fake gets the defender to jump.
The NACIA Men's Championship Halftime Show. Jared, what a first half. This is brought to you by Five Towns College Mass Communication Division. What an exciting weekend of basketball we have going on here in Dix Hills, New York. At the half, the Bobcats lead the Bears 53-49. Now, we're going to check in with Cameron Maxwell, who is courtside with the Bobcats head coach.
I'm here with Bobcats coach Craig. Coach Craig, how have Matthew Drain and Jordan Cleveland, they've had great first half performances so far. How have they helped you so far?
I mean, they're just problems defensively for other teams to match up with. They have been all season. They combined for 50-plus in several games this year. But just their skill set with their size and physicality is just really difficult for other opponents to match up with. And, yeah, they stayed in it. And again, they were big reasons why we went on a run to get the lead going into halftime.
It's a close game. What are you telling your guys in the locker room to get them fired up for the second half?
I don't think I have to tell them too much to get them fired up. Like, this means everything to this team. Like, we came here to win championships in Syracuse. It's more about maintaining our focus on what we have to do to secure a victory. And at the end of the day, it comes down to rebounding. It comes down to defense, staying connected on the court, and just being a great team.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Cameron. And later in this halftime show, our very own Jack Barton from the FTC Soundstream Dogs in the House radio show with me and Jared Winnick. We're going to be doing a halftime performance, breaking down everything we saw in the first half to tell you who's going home with this championship ring. But first, let's recap championship weekend. And yesterday, the Five Towns College Sound beat the Bloomfield College Bears 72-65 to win the women's title. It was a big upset for the Sound, but it didn't look so when we were watching. The Bears were the #1 seed, and they were undefeated in conference play. Actually blew out the Five-Town Sound twice in the regular season matchup, but didn't matter. It all came down to that championship game. The Sound jumped out to an early lead, managed to hold on throughout the game as the Bears attempted a comeback. The win was a total team effort with 5 Sound players in double digits. Ahari Aromo. Wow, what a performance we saw from her this weekend. She was named player of the game with 14, 10, and 1 steal. Jared.
Now let's take a look at how the men got here today. Yesterday's men's semifinal games were completely action-packed, all phenomenal. In the first game, the #1 seeded Bloomfield Bears beat Bryan and Stratton Albany 108-91. They were in command all afternoon. The second game went down to the wire with Bryan and Stratton Syracuse having a late fourth quarter push to beat Berkeley College 87-77. And now, David Frith is at the news desk with a deep dive into our men's Final Four teams in the new NACIA conference.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the NACIA News Desk. I'm David Frith. Happy Championship Sunday. 9 teams started the men's 2025 to 2026 season vying for a shot at the conference championship. Winning today means the automatic bid to the USCAA Division I National Tournament in Buffalo, New York. This weekend's Final Four showed off their talents all season long. #1 seed Bloomfield College of Montclair State University finished the season 18-6 with 13 conference wins. After losing 1 to top-ranked BCS Ohio in December, the Bears came back to beat them 1 week later in New Jersey. The team's identity has kept them motivated throughout the season.
The identity of our team is, I guess, a high-scoring offense. I don't know that it's evolved. It's kind of been that way all year round and just continues to be that way.
2 seed Bryan and Stratton Syracuse ended the season 19-7 with 13 conference wins. The Bobcats ended the regular season on a 13-game win streak and beat Bloomfield and Berkeley, though they fell to BCS Albany.
Our team culture is very high energy, very fast paced. A lot of people know each other, so there's a lot of chemistry on and off the court. And then we just try to play together.
Berkeley College is the 3rd seed. The Knights ended the season 12-15 with an 8-8 conference record. They posted a notable 1-point win over BCS Albany in January, who came to the championship weekend as the 4th seed. The team went on a 9-14 overall with 5 conference wins. The Bobcats split games with Bloomfield this season and had that big win in January. Top individual performances during the regular season were made throughout the conference. Let's take a look at the NACIA's top leading scorers. Teron Benton from the Bryan and Stratton Buffalo wins the scoring title, averaging 21.6 points per game. Berkeley College's DeMarco Watson averaged 19.9 this season, and 2 Bloomfield athletes are next on the list, with Zamorian Singleton averaging 19.7 and Cameron McRae right behind him averaging 17.8. Finally, Jordan Drain from Bryant and Stratton, Syracuse rounds out the list, averaging 17.2 points per game. Congratulations, everyone, on a great season. This year's tournament is an important milestone for the NACIA. Just last April, the USCAA announced the NACIA as the first formal Division I conference in its history. Five-Town College president Dr. David Cohen was instrumental to the conference's formation and serves as its chair to the Council of Presidents.
But it's very important because a school in a conference commits itself to a series of values and a series of goals, not the least of which is sportsmanship, not the least of which is fair play, a standards-based association. And we also commit to play, right? We don't have to go scammering and looking around for who we're going to play. So we commit to that. And we've done that. And we have an incredible association. And more importantly, a lot of schools that have been independent, who did not have a home, can find a home in the NACIA. Because if they don't meet the standards for the NCAA, and many schools don't want to meet the NCAA standards, there is no home. Years ago, there were many other conferences. For example, there is the USCAA, of which we are a member, but there's also the NAIA. And the NAIA doesn't really operate in the Northeast anymore. So if you're not in the USCAA in a conference, or you're not part of the NCAA, you're just an independent institution. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we are a standards-based institution, and we want to make sure that our students have access to high-quality programs, and we think that joining the USCAA and having a professional conference is great. And the proof is really in the pudding, because next year we expect to add at least 2 or 3 more schools in the southern part of our conference, and we expect 2 or 3 more schools to join in the northern part of our conference. And that'll help us expand to about 11 or 12 schools. All of which aspire to the values that we have in the NACIA.
We're going to take a quick break. When we return, all 3 hosts of Dogs in the House, the FTC Soundstream sports program, take over the interview desk to break down today's game. Stick with the NACIA Men's Championship Halftime Show, brought to you by Five Towns College.
We are Dogs in the House from the FTC Soundstream. I'm Jared Winnick. That's Ryan Russo. This is Jack Barton.
Whoop, whoop. Welcome to the show, Jack Barton. We've been missing you all weekend.
Boys, it has been such an insane weekend here at basketball. A lot of great coverage. You guys holding down the fort. Love the commentary. Been loving seeing it, especially yesterday. Seeing a little bit Aaron Jones here. But I'm here now, so I hope you guys can forgive me.
Yes, sir. So if you are unaware, we are Dogs in the House. We do a radio show, podcast, whatever you want to call it here at Five Towns College. We talk everything sports, baseball, football, basketball, give you our takes, have some fun. And yeah, that's the main thing, having fun.
So now here we are, we're going to give our takes on what we just saw, which was an amazing first half in this championship game between the Bears and the Bobcats. I mean, there's so much that happened. The technical fouls, the elite shooting, the big men showing up for the Bobcats. Jack, what did you see in that first half?
I mean, I think the first thing that I could say is they're playing fast and loose out there. I mean, the speed of this game has been absolutely extraordinary. But I want to talk a little bit about the powerhouses that I've seen out of both teams. Okay, first and foremost, Bloomfield. We saw number 23 Marcus Bucknell and 25 Brandon Hendricks. Man, they have been on and off the court. Some of the substitutions have been, you know, a little questionable, maybe a little too much time on court. But man, they have been a brick wall on defense. Some of these picks, I'm sitting here and I'm feeling them. It looks like it hurts.
It hurts the chest.
It hurts the chest.
Bucknell got into early foul trouble, so we didn't see a lot of him in the first half. But like you just mentioned, Hendricks, he stepped up in a big way.
Oh, stepping up for his team. He's been out there, absolute dog, as we like to say on this show. He's been playing great. Throwing it over to Brian Strain in Syracuse. Number 24, Jordan Drain, man. I mean, you know, you talk about these powerhouse guys and their great defense, but this dude is a offensive weapon through and through. This guy's been up and down the court. Great defense, great offense. I don't think there's anything you can do to stop him. What have you guys seen?
Honestly, I think this is going to be a battle of the big men. The guards have been doing everything they can. We've seen it from Cameron McRae, who has been efficient as all hell tonight. Zamorian Singleton right there with him. The big men down low, it's Jordan Drain, it's Marcus Bucknell, it's Hendricks. That's going to be whoever plays the best, it's going to swing that direction, I think.
Jared, Jordan Drain, 17 first half points on 7 of 11 from the field. I mean, what a performance.
Very
My
quiet
goodness.
17 points.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's
Didn't
not
feel
the
like
flashy showboat guy, but he's just a guy that goes to work.
You could just, one look at him. You look at him over here, you could just tell he's a hooper, right? He's got that persona about him, that aura that drags with him, and he's dragging his team to a championship.
Yeah.
And we've seen Cameron McRae on the other side for the Bears. 15 points, knocked down to 3, 4 of 8 from the field. He's taken 6 free throws, and he's hit them all.
Yeah, man, it's been great. And you know what? Let's not overlook number 1, Devin Ortiz, okay? This dude has been up and down the court. Obviously, we didn't see too much of him towards the end of that first half. A lot of interesting substitutions. But these speed guys, man, you know, they're moving up and down the court through and through. Part of this game that's going to determine who wins and who goes home. It all comes down to the speed of the game. It's all about momentum, and I think it's pretty safe to say we saw a huge momentum shift from the top of this first half towards the end of it. I mean, Bloomfield, from the beginning, was just pedal to the metal. Didn't know what Stratton was going to do to stop him. And then complete switch towards the end of the half.
Definitely. It became way more of a back and forth game. Bobcats took the lead, and you know they go into halftime with a 4-point lead. High scoring action, scoring at a premium often. You know, we're seeing a lot of good offense.
Let's take a look at these halftime stats from the both teams. See here, 53-49, the rebounds right there, 23-22, turnovers, very close, 7-9, 7 for the Bobcats. And then the assist numbers right there, maybe not necessarily sharing the ball as much as you would like for a team, 7 and 5 assists respectively, but that field goal percentage, it's a 4-point game, and the Bobcats have hit 54% of their shots so far.
That's winning basketball. I mean, that's a formula for winning. If you're shooting 54% from the floor, you're likely going to win. I don't know if they'll be able to sustain that, but if they can, I think they might be the champions.
Well, we are Dogs in the House. Don't miss us on the FTC Sound Stream from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. every Thursday. We'll be there. We hope to see you there. Now let's get back to some second half action here in the Sound Arena. Cameron McRae across half court to Singleton, top of the key, rises, can't connect, hands on the ball.
Some contact on that jump shot, not called though. Singleton doesn't look like he's complaining.
No, I mean, Singleton is going to get to that spot as much as he can, and he is an efficient mid-range shooter.
And he rises up over everybody. It doesn't matter if you have a hand in the guy's face.
So much height on that jump shot. Reminiscent of Russell Westbrook in his OKC days.
I do like that.
Oliver to Pugh. Back to Oliver, guarded by McRae. 4-point ball game. Oliver, head fake, back to the top of the key, driving on Whitney. Backing down off the glass, whistles, and a travel called against DeCourcy. Corley took a couple too many in the paint.
Now, if the sound crowd was here, they'd be chanting, "You can't do that."
That was electric, to say the least.
Yeah, congratulations again to Coach Corey and the 5 times Women's Sound NACIA champions.
Now Drain playing defense in the post to the best of his ability, gets the stop, gets the board.
Bucknall back in this game, getting the paint touch right away.
Drain, fade away, high off the glass, no good. Whitney comes away with it.
Tried to go window there.
Tough lay, but a better second chance opportunity. The putback is good from number 12, or my apologies, number 10, Zamorian Singleton.
Singleton, leading scorer for the Bears.
Kai Pugh to the corner, Oliver, shot fake, backing his way inside, step back, turnaround Jay, no good. Out of bounds, goes off the leg
and what
of Cameron McRae.
What a play from Oliver.
Beautiful
to have
basketball.
The wherewithal to tap it off the defender's leg, falling out of bounds. That's exactly what you want to see.
Drain gets the inbound to Oliver, back to Pugh. Pugh working on Artis, going right. Nice pass inside and the finish.
What a feed.
From David Honor.
David Honor, we haven't mentioned him much today. It's like Coach Clay wanted to make some halftime adjustments.
Get some new faces in there, maybe throw off this team. There's Honor again, off his leg.
It's bouncing off everybody's thigh right now, Jared.
Singleton and Whitney.
We take a look at Marcus Bucknall heading up the floor. The Bears are going to need him to be dominant in order to be champions.
The big body, number 23, picks up his dribble, finds his score. Singleton, right hand.
Tough take on 2 defenders.
Jordan Drain.
20 seconds on that shot clock right there. Definitely want to get a better look.
Cross-court pass. Pugh, 3-ball, short. Oliver got a hand on it, tipped around, stay in this direction.
Look at this, the ball's hitting everyone's legs. It's wild. Never seen anything like it.
So a 5-point lead still for the Bobcats. The number 1 seeded Bloomfield Bears.
And I don't think the seeding matters. These 2 teams are evenly matched.
They are very evenly matched. You can see it in every aspect of the game. It's back and forth.
Usually as commentators, we make predictions. We think we know who's going to win. I don't know who's going to win today, folks.
It's completely up in the air. I have no idea. It's relying on a couple of factors, how the big men play for both teams and who steps up. You know, does Jordan Drain take over? And if he does, the Bobcats can run away with this.
Definitely.
Whitney, top of the key, McRae, one more, Bucknall, 3-ball, left side, short.
It was a good-looking shot, though. He's going to get those to start falling real soon.
Now Oliver. Mid-range jumper, short, Singleton there to grab the miss. Bounce pass inside, Artis, right hand, off glass, and good.
Singleton
2-point ball game.
Pushing the pace, finding Artis, the smaller Artis down low, pump fake. Going right up with the right hand on the left side.
Now Drain, gonna let it fly, and cashes the 3-ball.
That's money.
2 steps behind the arc. Easy shot for Jordan Drain.
Bobcats up 5 here. Largest lead of the game.
Whitney thought about a 3, gets it to Artis. Artis working inside over the taller Drain. No good.
It's a good take. He has that in his bag, but the Bobcats are big down low.
Tough take, but a second chance opportunity.
Honor making his presence felt right out of halftime.
You see Matthew Cleveland getting ready to check in. You got to think if you're Coach for the Brian Stratton Syracuse team, do you leave on or in?
I was just thinking the same thing. I think he will. I think he sees the size advantage here.
Not even the size of it. Maybe you. I mean, do you perchance run 3 people above 6'5" in the game?
I think that's what Coach Clay's going to do. As we see, the Bloomfield Bears have a counter. They have Hendricks waiting to check in.
Hendricks, like we said earlier, the 6'7", 240-pound big man.
5 and 4 on the day, 2 of 6 shooting, but those numbers might not pop at you, but he's just been an anchor in the paint defensively, offensively, making the right play, being active.
You can still see how composed as Danica Robles and Coach Corey Jacques, one just about 12 hours removed off of an NACIA championship right there behind the scorer's table. I don't think I've ever
hangover
seen...
for Corey. I thought he was going to be partying all night after that.
Let me tell you, I've never seen Corey as happy as I did last night following that win.
He's such a great guy. Can't say enough about him.
Great guy, great coach. He has that, just the way he carries himself, you can make it known. You know, he stops to thank the broadcast team, and
his good energy is contagious.
It is.
As we take a look at him here. Congratulations, Coach Corey Jacques.
That is now 2 conference championships for this women's team in a matter of 3 years. Won it in 24 in the HVIAC. 25 took a little break, gather things together. In 26, you bring the conference championship back to the Sound Arena.
Raise that banner.
Singleton on the baseline, gets it to McRae. McRae fires a 3. Money!
Big time shot there from McRae. What a look out of the inbounds play. Oh, and now we see, okay, they're sagging off. I thought it was going to be a full court press.
Now you got to think, Jordan Drain has a bag of dribble moves. Is Hendricks able to pick him up full court? Matthew Cleveland working inside, using that big frame. Whistles, hands straight up, but headed to the stripe. And here, this is what we were talking about yesterday, Ryan. That is the official shirt we're used to.
Yes, the zebra shirt. I noticed that earlier. As we take a look at some of the refs, he has the ball right now. Matthew Cleveland doesn't even take a dribble on those free throws, just throws it right up.
Yeah, I mean, it almost feels like you have to have a ritual at the free throw line, right?
Was it the guy? Oh, he does take one dribble. And was he on Brian Stratton yesterday or Berkeley when he
Yes.
went all the way to the side? And
Berkeley.
So unorthodox. I've never seen anything like that, folks. Taking a free throw at basically the elbow. Singleton. With the lay. Bears cut the lead to 4.
Now here comes Pugh working on Artis. Whistles, jump ball. Going the other direction. See in the stands, Danica Robles, Des Bishop. 2 of the prolific guards for that Sound women's team that brought a championship to this building.
They played great in this tournament.
Still got the shirts on, still got the medals. Artis,
what a strong take. He's fired up, going down the floor. Coach telling him, get down the floor, play some defense. We do not want to see more technical fouls.
Cleveland spinning.
Spinning but not winning. What a move though from Cleveland.
Singleton, tough finish. Bucknall skies in for the rebound.
That's what you want to see from your star player, Bucknall.
Hendricks, a lot of contact and a charge.
Going the other way. What a good call from the
Drawn
ref.
by Jordan Drain.
Definitely straight up.
There's Des Bishop, there's Danica Robles. Danica Robles went down with a knee injury in the semifinals, and you have to think, did that women's team do it for her? They just might have.
They definitely did.
Oh, my apologies, that's Natavia Ross up there, not Des Bishop, but Natavia Ross nonetheless was amazing in this postseason push.
She was the Energizer Bunny for the Sound.
Diving on loose balls, getting the hands in the passing lane. But let's get back to what we have here. Kai Pugh.
Yeah, Jared, we got 14 minutes till we crown a men's champion of the NACIA tournament. It's coming down to the wire.
Corley, Cleveland, tough finish inside.
With the left on the right side, right at the defense.
Artis. Behind the back dribbles. Great defense from Pugh, clapping his hands. McRae.
Getting a little handsy on the defensive end for the Bobcats.
Artis tying his shoe. I thought he may have gotten pushed into the bench, but stoppage. Be under the basket. Singleton on the inbound. 4-point ball game approaching the halfway point of this second half. Get this to Bucknall, almost lost it. Gathers it back in, now Artis.
Great
Guarded
defensive
tightly.
intensity right there.
Singleton, that's his shot. Can't get it to go. Whistles over the back foul on Bucknall.
Oh, Bucknall, that's gonna be his third. Bears are gonna have to bring in Burke here. Oh no, it's on Hendricks. My mistake.
It's his third personal foul.
Either way, both bigs in foul trouble. That's gonna play a factor here.
And for Coach Clay Sherman, you got...
We're gonna take a look at that last play. Singleton just short, flying in for the rebound. Hendricks gets called for it, but there was contact from both bigs for the Bears.
If you're Coach Clay Sherman, you gotta play inside, right? Put those bigs on the Bears in an opportunity to foul out.
Yeah, you gotta attack them, you gotta make them.
Jordan Drain backing his way inside. McRae is gonna get called.
And Jordan Drain signals over to the corner where he had Corley wide open. He said, I had you, all right, next time.
They actually called that on Reagan Burke, I believe. That's his third as well, so a lot of Bears in foul trouble.
Yeah, calling it tight. Poked away, but too much contact. Good
now
defense there.
Cleveland. Drain.
Good
Thought
pass
about a
up.
three. Straight away. Add three more to the board. Number three to Corsi Corley.
Corley does the D-Lo celebration as he looks over to his bench and celebrates. What a big shot.
7-point lead now for the Bobcats. Bucknall working on Cleveland. Stuffed by Drain.
Cleveland, get that out of here.
Jordan Drain.
And you have to wonder if so much resting in the first half as the foul trouble affected Bucknall's game. Look at this block, ladies and gentlemen. Stuffed.
Oh, almost a three-point opportunity for Reagan Burke, but he'll head to the stripe for two.
And I mentioned it in the first half, Reagan Burke getting it done, not necessarily filling up the stat sheet, but making his presence felt in the paint on the defensive end for the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, 7-point lead. This is the biggest Brian Stratton has had all night. Now down to 6.
And we have not seen the efficiency that we're accustomed to for the Bears today.
No, I mean, this is something out of a movie, right? 49% from the field, 75% from the line, 16 free throws.
For the Bobcats.
Yeah. Now Oliver. Holmes calling his shots from the sideline. Defensive adjustments, pump fake, mid-range pull-up, money.
Corley's in his bag, and that's the effect of draining a three. Singleton had to close out hard. Corley pump fakes, gets right by him to the mid-range.
Corley is amped up. Now Singleton in the corner, guarded by Corley, playing with that intensity. Back to Artis. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Head fake. Driving inside, nice pass, but blocked again by Jordan Drain. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Wow, these bigs for the Bobcats owning the paint right now.
Jordan Drain doing his best Matumbo impression.
Great feed, but Jordan Drain said, not in my house.
And the entire bench pours out into midcourt.
They're fired up. What a run to start the second half for the Bobcats.
Jordan Drain is electric on both sides of the court.
David Honor went right to our cameraman, said something into the camera. Maybe we get John Boy Media on the lip reading later.
I don't know if they could do that.
I'll DM them. They probably won't answer.
I mean, it can't hurt to try, right?
Shout out John Boy Media. They're awesome.
Yeah, to say the least. How about that two-headed monster, right? And you could talk about Matthew Cleveland and Jordan Drain all night, how good they've been. But let's take a look at the guys who have come in. Wayne Longmore had a 4-minute stretch where he came in. He was the best player on the court.
So impactful. So impactful.
It's these unsung heroes that are coming in, making an impact, letting it known. You know, just DeCourcy Corley, 5 points in the last 2 minutes. Wayne Longmore had, in the beginning of the game, 4 points, 2 rebounds in a matter of 2 minutes. These guys are coming in, making their presence known, giving the starters a chance to rest. And that is going to do wonders for this Bobcats team.
And if I'm the Bears, I'm looking for Whitney to have more of an impact in this second half. Number 12, Jahi Whitney. He shoots 40% from 3, ladies and gentlemen. He could get hot at any moment on the bench right now, waiting to check in for the meaningful minutes to close out this game.
He hit 2 in a row yesterday in the semifinal. Find the hot hand. Somebody's going to have to step up for this Bears team.
And we've seen McRae. What a pass from Singleton.
And a nice finish from Reagan Burke.
Burke's just always in the right place. He just understands the game of basketball.
A glue guy, if you will. TJ Oliver almost lost his dribble, gets it to Cleveland in the corner. Some jab steps, active hands.
And Bucknell gets that ball right back. Cleveland blocked him on the other end.
McRae, corner 3. And 1!
Oh, boy!
Teammates run over to help him up. What a shot from Cameron McRae. As we look at the
Bloomfield crowd over there, fired up. Chance for a 4-point play.
That's his second trip to the line on a 3-point attempt tonight. First time he couldn't connect. That one spins in.
Because the Bobcats know he's hot. They know he's a great shooter, so they have to close out hard. A little bit too hard there. Cameron McRae shooting 43% from 3 on the season. Remarkable.
Doesn't take too many of them, but when he does, he's efficient. Can't convert on the 4-point play, but nonetheless, it's a 2-point ball game. 67-69.
Bears right back in this game.
Longmore spinning on the floor. It's going to be against Reagan Burke.
Oh, they said he stepped out?
No, they're calling Reagan Burke.
Oh, excuse me.
Whitney now checking into the game for Burke. Burke got 3 personal fouls. Does not agree with that call.
Here we go. Jahi Whitney, what do you have for us?
Now Oliver, 3-ball, left side, short. Tipped around, got his own miss. Back to the top of the key, it's Corley. Corley to Drain, saying clear out. Working on his defender.
Oh, this is...
Slicing and dicing.
Oh, block?
A block. But was it in the act of shooting? It was.
It looked like Artis was set there. We don't have a challenge system for the NACIA.
Go to VAR, huh? Jordan Drain looking to extend the lead. 11:03 remaining in this championship bout.
And with the production that we put on here, shout out our replay guy, Thomas. We could have a challenge system in play.
We could. We definitely could.
Get a monitor to the scores table.
The tournament, I think it was 2 years ago, there was a point where the refs had to go into the control room to look at something.
No way.
I believe so. I heard stories. I wasn't here for it, though.
Do you think that that would be the case at other schools who don't necessarily have the equipment that Five Towns does? Probably not.
Definitely not. Now McRae, crafty dribbles. Inside, trying to go high.
Great defense from Longmore.
Fantastic defense. Drain comes away with it. Lost the handle. Artis now. Euro. Nice finish.
Saucy.
Looking like Manu Ginobili.
prime James Harden.
TJ Oliver in the corner, back to the top of the key. That's Pugh. Pugh to Drain. Drain going right, past his defender, hangs in the air and connects.
When Drain recognizes that he has Bucknall on him on the perimeter, he's going to work.
Now Crosby, beautiful crossover, swings it to the corner. Whitney, no good.
Whitney can knock those down, but that's not the best look.
No, I mean, that was a beautiful, beautiful crossover from Cameron McRae.
Yeah, he just wanted to finish the clip, as the youth would say.
We saw Cameron McRae warming up right here in front of us. He has such efficient handles, such tight handles.
We're gonna show that last play here. Just a little bit too strong from Whitney, flying in for the boards, bodies crashing all over the floor.
Tipped out of bounds, stays Bears basketball. Bucknall backing his way inside, Singleton to the corner. McRae hit his last one from that spot. Can't hit this one.
And the hustle from Pugh.
Pugh, nice finish.
Acrobatic, weaving through the defense on the fast break. 5-point lead for the Bobcats.
Touch, hanging up in the air, finishing on the right. Jump from the left, finished at the right.
We got the Bobcats section crown chanting defense, excuse me. Strong take there from Bucknall.
Now whistles as Bucknall drive into the hole. A 5-point lead for the Bobcats.
I have a feeling he's gonna get it going real soon. This might be the start of it, Jared.
Just could be. I mean, Bucknall, both centers, both Jordan Drain and Marcus Bucknall, very crafty when they get the ball on the perimeter, right? It's that first jab step and a quick second move to get inside. And a lot of the times it's working for them. They're drawing fouls, they're headed to the stripe, or that jab step creates that separation and you can nail the open three.
And the difference is, though, the Brian and Stratton Syracuse Bobcats have had an answer for Bucknall. It looked like they've been talking about him in the huddle. I mean, they had a game yesterday, so not all week, but since that game yesterday, they've been game planning for Marcus Bucknall, which you have to because he's so good. Man-to-man defense now for the Bears. Actually, it looks more like a 2-3 zone.
Swarming to the ball. Pugh got his defender in the air to the corner, Oliver. Inside to Longmore. Longmore got his defender jumping.
Great move. Couldn't finish.
Artist to Whitney. Whitney.
What a block there from Cleveland. Drain, excuse me. They've both been so impactful down low. They've both been blocking shots, getting boards.
Bucknall working on Drain. Spin move. Takes the contact, headed back to the stripe.
Exactly what you want to see from one of your best players, Bucknall. Shots not falling, make it work in the paint, get to the stripe, see the ball, go through the basket.
You see out the windows here at the Sound Arena, the snow is starting to come down. We're expecting about 10 inches of snow tonight.
Wild, I hate it.
No classes tomorrow, 5 towns.
Well, I like that, but I'm not, a skier or a snowboarder, so snow is just not my thing.
Yeah, you just got to shovel it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It just gets in the way.
You wake up, your
Makes
back
me
hurts.
drive slower, too.
Yeah. Bucknall hits the second, and timeout taken by the Bears.
1-point game. More than halfway through this second period. Don't go anywhere. We take a look here at the Bloomfield Bears huddle. Very composed energy. And I want to get a shot over at the Brian Stratton Syracuse Bobcats huddle right now. I want to put it in perspective how many bodies they have. They are like an army over there. You can't really tell, but there are so many players that are not sitting on the bench right now. Traveling all the way from Syracuse. I had a chance to talk to Coach Clay about that, about the trip. I think they're going to head home right after this so they don't get trapped in the snowstorm.
Apparently, Syracuse isn't supposed to get as much snow as we are.
Which is wild. You would think the upstate, you know, get a little bit more snow, but nope. Long Island got stuck with all of it.
Here we go after the stoppage.
Got a little quiet in here.
1-point ball game. Pugh crossing over past Artis, corner, drain, defender jumping, mid-range, no good.
He just looks so calm, even on misses. His game, you could tell he slows the game down. A little bit of extracurricular now we see. No one getting in each other's face though. Oh, a little bit. Oh.
It's
I
Wayne
spoke
Longmore
too soon.
and Bucknall jawing at each other.
Bobcats bench loving it. I like to see it too, right? A little bit of vocal, no pushing and shoving. This is just gamesmanship, folks. We're going to take a look at that last play here. Miss from drain. Longmore flies in. Battle for the ball, and it gets a little chippy. Bucknall defending his player, his teammate, Devin Artis.
Fires at the length of the court. You can do that on an inbound.
You can do that. You never hear crowds chant that.
TJ Oliver, Pugh, 3-ball is money from the right side.
Oh, he's feeling it. He didn't care that there was a hand in his face. 4-point lead for the Bobcats.
McRae, explosive first step. Bucknall has a smaller defender on him.
Great
McRae,
defense from Drain. Okay, Longmore.
Fires it away. It's staying this direction. And I don't think I've ever seen a coach as animated as Gerald Holmes.
Bryant and Stratton shuffling, moving their feet, staying in front of the person with the ball. Don't do it with your hands, folks. Move your feet. Stay in a good defensive position, and good things will happen.
Artis under the hoop.
As I take a look at it now, rebound battle in favor of the Bryant and Stratton Bobcats. Assists dead even. Turnovers pretty much even too.
Singleton and one rising and cashing in the mid-range.
That's his second and one on a mid-range jump shot.
It's his spot. He loves it over there.
This guy could just straight up hoop, just a bucket getter. Singleton looking to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Crosby coming back in the game. He's given the Bobcats great minutes today, too.
Singleton converts the three-point play. Whistles, still going this direction. For the first time in a long time, we see Keyshawn Crosby back.
A little bit of a full court press here. I wonder if they sag off. Yeah, they do. They're just showing it. We saw in the shot a moment ago, Coach Gerald Holmes for the Bloomfield Bears fired up.
Tough finish.
Look at Pugh.
At the rim with the contact.
He's got the last 5 points for the Bobcats.
McRae steps into a three.
And he answers back and forth. We're all knotted up at 79 points.
Back and forth we go.
Trapped.
Drain, going baseline, whistle, hold.
Can't say it enough. Drain's demeanor, his energy is so calm. He knows how to get to his spots. He knows when he's at his best, nobody on planet Earth can guard him. Taking a look at the Bloomfield Bears huddle. Jared, what are these teams going to have to do in the final 7 minutes and 20 seconds in order to be crowned champions?
It's what we've been saying all night. Go with what you know,
I don't know. Enlighten me.
I knew you were going to say that.
I spent so much time with Jared Winnick. He knows what I'm going to say before I even say it, folks.
We do. We spend a lot of time together. I think really it's keep what you've had in the game right. I think Wayne Longmore is going to be an X factor. You know, he comes into the game, he embraces that chippiness, almost like an enforcer coming into the game, able to grab rebounds, able to score around the rim. But then on the other side, if some of these guys, Cameron McRae has been very good from three-point land tonight. If he connects a big one, they get a stop. This could swing their way entirely. And like you said earlier, Jahia Whitney, a prolific three-point shooter. If he gets hot at the right time, it could be a bad look for the Bobcats.
And I agree. And Bucknall, 0 for 7 from the field, hasn't hit a shot, has 4 points from the line. That's what's standing out to me the most.
He could not be stopped in yesterday's matchup.
Brand new day. And the Brian Stratton Syracuse Bobcats have had an answer for him so far.
Now here's McRae looking to give the Bears their first lead this second half. Whitney driving inside, top of the key, Bucknall. Quick pass to Singleton. Singleton, left-hand floater is good.
Great pass from Bucknall, getting it done in other ways. Singleton finishes the play with the left hand right down the lane.
Drain, working on Bucknall. Picks up his dribble to Crosby. Back to Drain, head fake, stutter step, spin move, kicked around. 3-ball is money. Number 3, DeCourcy Corley.
I love the way Corley stares after he shoots it. He knows it's going in.
It felt like that ball was in the air for an eternity.
Number 2, both number 2s for both teams.
Offensive foul.
Oh, wow, I don't know about that. They were battling, they were both going at it. It was a little too much, but I don't think either player did enough to warrant a foul there.
Crosby making his presence known immediately after checking in.
McRae is having a great game. He's got 24, and he's letting the Bobcats know.
Corley, and 1!
And Corley
draws the charge.
Oh, they called it a charge? No, and 1.
Oh, a block. My apologies.
No.
I'm so excited. I can't think of my words.
No, I understand. Corley talking on the other end to McRae. Both number 2s battling as we take a look here. As we're going to take a look in a few seconds. Both number 2s were battling on the other side of the floor, but Corley answers right with a big bucket.
Converts the three-point play.
4-point lead.
McRae's been the scorer all night.
And this is a battle of the heavyweights. Oh.
McRae is unconscious.
Look at what we got going on. It looks like LA Fitness, but way better quality hoops. Just the chippiness.
Crosby, guarded by Whitney. To Drain.
Assessing the floor, Drain.
Crosby, another one.
Oh my goodness, Jared.
Oh my God.
They're going right at each other, answering buckets. Crosby, it's almost like McRae fired him up, and he's in another dimension right now.
Crosby looking to extend the lead to 5. Can't get it, but Bucknall got up high for that board. Now McRae.
Let's see what McRae's got.
He's gonna put something together.
He wants this ball in his hand right now.
He's so
He's
smart.
taking it personal.
Drain with the board.
Misses with the left though. Can't get too hype. It is a team sport. Gotta get the teammates involved.
Drain to the corner. Pump fake. Now Corley. So crafty at getting to the hoop. Nice feed inside. Pugh can't get the layup to go. Second chance opportunity. He's headed to the stripe for 2.
And that's the difference I saw right there. Crosby did not see a lane, did not see any opportunity to attack, got his teammate the ball.
What I love from Crosby is that every time he's in the top of the key, whatever way the defender is seemingly forcing him, he's attacking that top foot and going the opposite direction. That gets you a straight beeline to the hoop.
Yes, he takes that. And even if he's not going to try to score, it opens up lanes in the passing game for other players to move without the ball.
Second free throw, good from Kai Pugh.
Kai Pugh's had a hell of a game, too. In double figures, has a double-double.
Artis. Mid-range jumper, swatted away.
What a block on the mid-range shot.
The 5'10" TJ Oliver says, not today. And another foul drawn. Keyshawn Crosby headed back to the stripe.
Brian Stratton, Syracuse smells blood in the water. They are attacking the rim.
Keyshawn Crosby headed back to the stripe. He's about to take his 11th and 12th free throws tonight.
Shea Gilgeous Crosby. But, and that goes both ways because he could get buckets in any way.
Yeah. First free throw is good.
And he's converting at the line.
Now
if they're going to call the whistle, hit the free throws. I'm not taking anything away from him.
I mean, he knows if he can get to the hoop, they have a heavy whistle right now, so take advantage of it. It's
Definitely.
a 7-point lead.
No, and the reason the whistle is so heavy is because they're attacking. We see the Bobcats attacking a lot more than the Bears are. And it's interesting to see Cleveland on the bench who had such a good first half, but it's working right now for Brian Stratton, Syracuse.
Look at this intensity from Keyshawn Crosby guarding the best player for the Bluefield Bears. Steal.
Look, Jose Alvarado
Three
back
ball,
tap.
left wing. This place would have exploded. Whistles. Crosby whistle for a hole against Singleton.
Yes, and even with the lack of the crowd, can understandably traveling from Syracuse, the Brian Stratton Syracuse bench is 20 deep, so they would have erupted and made up for the crowd.
11 players on that bench right now for the Bobcats. Singleton, a great free throw shooter, and the bench and the stands are loud. You see Ahari Aromo up there now, the NACIA Conference Finals MVP.
Finals MVP, just adding to her amazing resume.
Second free throw.
Singleton unfazed though, unfazed.
He's their leading scorer for a reason, right?
Back to business. We haven't said his name much in this second half. Looking to see him get going here.
And a turnover now, Bears basketball.
Great forced turnover from Bucknall, getting in the passing lane, not letting anything easy. As we take a look, we're about to take a look now at your finals MVP for the women's championship, Ahari Aromo, in just a few seconds.
Now Mayshawn Jones back into the game the first time this second half. Singleton rises.
Tough shot.
Active hands on the defensive end. Singleton comes away with it. Bucknall, corner three. It's up, it's down.
Bucknall.
2-point game.
Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to see him get hot if you're a Bobcats fan.
All of a sudden, it's a one-possession game.
Back and forth action battle
Oliver
of the tanks.
To Pugh. Pugh working on Jones. Takes the screen. Jones goes over. Drain. Pump fake. Driving inside. Euro. Right hand. Front rim and in.
He is so composed.
It's almost like he's playing in slow motion.
I know. Nothing can bother this guy.
Bucknall, Whitney.
And talking on defense is Jordan Drain.
Almost got another block. Second chance for Bucknall. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, what a finish
What
we're in
a
for.
game, and Bucknall has the last 5 points for the Bears. It's never too late to get going. These last 3 minutes, Jared.
My God. Got up to a 7-point lead for the Bobcats. Some turnovers.
Mostly mostly back and forth. We are in for a tight finish, photo finish.
Unbelievable.
would you rather see, so both buzzer beaters, but would you rather see a game-winning buzzer beater or a buzzer beater to send it to overtime so we can get 5 more minutes of this phenomenal action? Tough question, right?
It's depending on, if I'm a fan watching my team play, I want the game winner.
No, you
right
personally,
now,
yeah.
Today.
Yes.
I want the overtime basketball. I've had so much fun doing these games with you and our whole crew.
I know. I don't want it to end.
I'm looking at it, 3 minutes left, and then we have to wait till next year.
It's double-edged sword. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Bittersweet. I mean, I'm very, very happy. There have been a lot of times I've done a game, and it's a complete blowout.
Yes.
I'm very happy we don't have that because it takes away from the excitement. This is exciting basketball.
And pregame, we told you how well these teams matched up. Two matchups in the regular season, split the season series, and the stats just speak for themselves. Both teams really good at what they're best at. And we see it on display here today in the championship game. Now 3 minutes left, gotta lock in.
Three minutes and 12 seconds remaining in this championship game. Drain, top of the key, sizing up his defender. Back over to Crosby. Crosby, proficient around the rim. Inside, Drain, 3-ball, short. Offensive rebounds. Second chance is good from Corley. We've said his name so much.
He's doing it all for the Bobcats. Corley pleading his case to the ref now.
We got people up here near us rooting for the Bobcats.
The crew does not agree with that call there. David, let him know. Let him know, Dave. Dave knows ball. He's actually, bowling-wise, he's a 300 bowler.
Really?
We're gonna go to the lane soon. He's gonna teach me a few things. But back to this game.
There's a 1-on-1 there. He hits the first. Second good as well. 2-point ball game.
He has the last 7 points for the Bears. Don't look now.
Getting hot at the right time. We said earlier, only had 4 points. Couple putbacks, couple free throws. Corner 3, up. No good. And tipped around. Crosby tapped it out.
I love that play call from Coach Clay, getting a great look in the corner. Jordan Drain set a screen, off-ball screen, to free up that open shot. Just couldn't get it to go.
Artist back in the game. Going left. Crossover, back out to the 3-point line now. Singleton, mid-range.
That's his spot, too.
He loves the mid-range shots.
Short shot. Tired legs playing a factor here.
120 seconds remaining until we crown a champion.
Couldn't have asked for more in this game.
Drain, inside, Crosby flips it up, no whistle. Bucknall comes away with it. Whitney pushing the pace. Finger roll layup with the left.
Jared, what a finish, and we got a tie game here.
90 seconds remaining. Crosby. Back to Oliver. Crosby on the wing. Thought about a 3. Back to the top of the key. Oliver, Pugh fires defender in his face. No good, whistles. They're gonna say it hit the wire above the hoop going back this direction. And all of a sudden, the Bears have a chance to take the lead.
And Pugh on that last one had Jordan Drain wide open on the right wing. They actually just dapped each other up, gave each other a high five. Going down the floor, you love to see that because things happen. You know, you don't necessarily always see the right play. And Jordan Drain reassuring him that he's got it.
Now decimal seconds on the clock. We're under a minute. Bucknall. Shimmy, shake, put it in. The Bears have the lead.
And what a move from the big man. Looking like Hakeem Olajuwon down low. Timeout. Coach Clay
Brian Stratton, Syracuse, call a timeout. It's the first lead of the second half for the Bloomfield Bears.
Wow. Now,
Chills.
At this point, are we, if you're Coach Clay Sherman, are you putting Matthew Cleveland back in the game?
I think you might, but that's the thing.
Been the entire offense.
It's tough. I mean, Cleveland's been so good today, and we haven't seen a lot of him in the second half. I would. I would.
I think so, but at the same time, this unit you have out now has been very good.
I mean, Cleveland is the second leading scorer for the Bobcats with 15 points on 6 of 9 from the field, and he's barely touched the floor in the second half. I wonder the game plan from Coach Clay there. It seems pretty questionable.
Questionable, but at the same time, I've been saying it all afternoon, go with what you know, right? Jordan Drain, I think I'd rather sacrifice the height for scoring, right? You have a guy that can man down the paint. Open, he could stretch the floor. We haven't seen Cleveland take those perimeter shots. He's more of an inside guy.
I agree, but you don't, it's a 2-point game. You don't need offense, really. You need 1 bucket to tie this game, a 3 to take the lead. I think putting Cleveland in here would be a good strategy. But they're not going to do it.
So it'll be Drain.
You have to wonder, maybe something's going on.
Potentially. Switching it
I
up
never want to speculate, but it's questionable.
Longmore comes into the game for Crosby.
Longmore, okay. Some size.
Drain. Trapped near the hoop. Gets it back up to Oliver. Oliver falls down, gets it to the corner.
Look at the Bloomfield Bears on defense here.
Swarming defense. Jump ball.
And it's going the Bears direction. Jared, what a defensive possession from Bloomfield.
Swarming all over, 31.5 left on the clock. The Bears get a much needed stop up 2.
And we need to see that defensive intensity matched right now from the Bobcats. Force a turnover, force a tough shot. There's only 31 seconds left in this game. You might have to foul.
I think they're trying to figure out whose ball it is. The Bobcats think it's their possession, but the possession arrow is facing Bloomfield.
Possession arrow does indicate Bloomfield, but they're going to talk this over. I'm pretty sure it's Bloomfield ball now. So you try to force a turnover right early into this, but at what point do you say we got to foul? How many seconds left in the game?
I almost feel like Bloomfield's gonna, well, it depends on whose ball it is. I think it's Bloomfield's ball. But if you get to 15 seconds left, I think the Bears are gonna try and attempt something. Whether that's draw a foul.
I don't think so. There's only a
1.5 second
1.5 second differential between shot and game clock. I think they're gonna try to milk this clock unless they have something wide open.
I think it's gonna be 1-1 as well. It's tough to say. I mean, you almost kind of want to put the pressure on and make it a 2-possession game. And
I think if you get to 15 seconds and you haven't forced a turnover, or it's not looking like you will, then you foul.
Yeah, I think so. But then from Bloomfield's perspective, do you want to try and score early, make this a 2-possession game rather than head to the stripe?
I do not. I do not.
Let's see. Singleton inbounding.
And the inbound is going to be tough.
Bucknall trapped at half court. Timeout. Bloomfield.
Great timeout there.
Gerald Holmes.
Coach Gerald Holmes recognizes Bucknall was in trouble at half court, trapped. Nowhere to go. Can't give enough credit to both these teams here today.
They've both played phenomenal. You could not ask for a better finish. It's 96-94.
Singleton actually has it as quiet as it could possibly be. He's got 20 and 10.
Yeah. The quietest 20. It's like a LeBron 40-point game. It just happens.
It just happens, right? This guy is just a hooper. Bucknall, we talked about him not making a field goal, 0 for 7. He's made his last 3, and he's in double figures now, also with 5 rebounds and 3 assists for the Bears. Jordan Drain's been phenomenal on the other end. He has 25. Matthew Cleveland with 15. Crosby with 13. Kai Pugh, 13 and 12. Corley's been awesome. You look up and down the stat sheet for both teams.
everyone's had an impact. And we're coming down to the wire.
Right at the midline is Zamorian Singleton ready to inbound. Shot clock differentiated by 1.2 seconds. Gets it into Artis. Artis is fouled immediately.
Immediately, wow. That's what neither of us had in the bingo card.
And we play a lot of bingo around here.
We do. G53.
Back in the game comes Wayne Longmore. Out goes Corley, who's been one of their best scorers.
I don't hate that from Coach Clay, the early foul. You want to keep as much time on the clock as you possibly can.
Exactly. 27.5 seconds is an eternity in basketball. First free throw is good.
Double bonus here. Getting 2 from the line. Can make this a 2-possession game.
Second free throw, no good. Jordan Drain grabs the board.
Here we go, Jared.
3-point game, under 30 seconds remaining.
This is it.
Shot clock's off. Drain picks up his dribble, pivots. Longmore lost it into the hands of Artis. Blocked at the rim. And here they come. Drain on the wing, pump fake, sets his feet, 3-ball, in and out, tipped around. Oh my God. Cameron McRae is fouled with 2.5 remaining.
And Jordan Drain right next to us knows how good of a look he got, just off the mark.
That would have been something.
And he has been the best player today here for the Bobcats. That was the exact shot you wanted.
In and out.
In and out. Fight for the rebound, goes the Bears' way. Drain fouls right away.
So it gets to a point, if he makes the first, you miss the second intentionally.
No, I think you just get them both.
2.5 on the clock. First free throw is good.
Jordan Drain right next to us right here. He knows that's a shot he makes in his sleep. Tough break. It's a
Wide
real
open,
tough break.
Got the defender to bite on the jump shot, and then right now Devin Artis going over to Jordan Drain, saying it's okay, man. McRae hits both.
It's a 5-point game
could
here
be
now.
The dagger. Pugh, half court heave, no good, and the Bloomfield Bears take home the NACIA Conference Championship.
What a game, folks. Look at the Bears celebrate. They're getting their hardware today. And just a tough break for the Bobcats.
We just saw the Bloomfield Bears take home the NACIA Conference Tournament Championship. What a game, what a finish. That had everything that you want in a finals game.
Did not let up at any point. Back and forth action. Bobcats had the lead the entire second half. Bloomfield comes in, Marcus Bucknall comes in, makes his presence felt late, and the Bloomfield Bears are champions of the NACIA.
We're gonna throw this down to Adrian Cardelozzi, who's courtside with the Bloomfield Bears team.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm here with Bloomfield College. They just won the championship for the NACIA. How you guys feeling?
Feeling great right now. This is a great team. We still good.
I ain't gonna lie. I know they feeling great. I'm feeling great. We deserve that one from start to finish. From August, that's what we wanted to do. We set that goal out. We wanted to go get it, though. I'm proud of them, though. It ain't over, though. It ain't over, though. The job still ain't finished. The job still ain't finished. It ain't over, though. We good.
It was a very... All praise to Allah.
We're all praise to Allah. We did it. You feel what I'm saying? I love my teammates. We thugged it out when we was down 8. We faced adversity. We went through highs and lows, and we still won.
That's all I got for today. Thank you guys so much. Go celebrate.
Well, what a game that was. We're still awaiting who's going to win MVP of this game. There's so many candidates. I think it has to go, I would go Cameron McRae. He was efficient. He was everything you want defensively, offensively, crashing the glass. Unbelievable. Just take a look at these final stats from this game. We see the Bobcats fall.
And to get it done today.
Yeah, I mean, you look again at the final stats, 99-94. The rebound battle won by Brian Stratton. They had a higher field goal percentage, but to no avail. What a finish here on the Sound Court. And the Bloomfield Bears celebrating right now with their team.
As we see Coach Clay here on the broadcast and Jordan Drain, it's heartbreaking. This is the worst feeling in sports.
Worst feeling in sports is gut-wrenching, but it's a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
The sportsmanship is what I loved at the end of the game.
But let's not take anything away from the Bloomfield Bears. No. Sorry to cut you off there.
Go ahead.
They are champions.
We'll find out the MVP. Cameron McRae.
Cameron McRae is our finals MVP.
Now it's time to present the NACIA Championship Trophy and Banner. This year's champions, Bloomfield College men's basketball team, as the Bears take their place in NACIA history. Once again, your NACIA champions, Bloomfield College Bears. Fans, the NACIA thanks you for attending this year's basketball championship final. The student athletes appreciate your support. Once again, thank you for coming out to this weekend's games. Thank you for coming to today's championship game. Please arrive home safely.
Bloomfield Bears come into the Sound Arena and walk out champions. This has been an amazing weekend. Everybody that was involved, the on-air personality, everybody behind the scenes. There's so much that you guys don't see that goes into these broadcasts. From all of us here at Five Towns College, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jared Winnick.
Ryan Russo, thanks so much for watching. Lucky to be a part of it. Very grateful for the opportunity. I mean, what a cap off here. It was an amazing game to watch. And the Bloomfield Bears, down in the second half for a majority of it, never got anxious, never got nervous, knew that if they put it all together, they were going to win this game, and that they did. They are the champions of the NACIA men's bracket.
Until next year, folks, thank you so much for watching.